They're empty.
Oh shit! I still got Jock Sampson's address in there. I never sent him a shirt.
Poor Jock. He retired.
I know. I saw that. Good for him.
Yeah, it was a hell of a match.
Was it?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was up in Pittsburgh.
You didn't go though.
Yeah, I went.
You went to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Why the hell would you go do that?
I don't know, because I like to make fun of people there.
Okay.
Not as good as Cincinnati. I like 200 or 2,000 people. There's 2,000 less people.
The Dickman dilemma, huh?
Yeah, that was a segment idea.
Okay.
That we came up with, or I came up with. And then there's also the celebrity feuds.
All right, rock and roll. Okay.
We debut.
Randy, why am I verbally abusing you to read this copy?
Oh, yeah, because that's what's going on.
I get people to lose weight.
Yeah. Haven't you been watching Bobby Kennedy?
I'm going to give this a 1.5 spacing.
Oh.
Just so my dyslexia don't hit me.
You know, I hope they keep Grok 3 free forever. I can deal with limits on usage during the day because they just reset a few hours later. But I'm not paying $30 a month for it. But I love it. I'm fucking in love with that. Cody, I used Randy's your role play buddy. So Randy had a role play prompt, improv buddy.
Yeah.
And I used it on ChatGPT 4. And we have me and my lover in ChatGPT. I have this amazing role play story going where like it started out with the first line. I said, "Hey, Ginger, the world's on fire." And then she's in the background baking something, right? She's like, "Oh, stop it, Charlie, you stupid idiot." And I'm like, "No, seriously, like we're on a space station and the world's burning." And she's like, "What the fuck?" Right? And then she's starting to freak out. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, VR reveal. She's in a VR headset, right? And so she's back in the doctor's office and she's like, "What the hell happened? What's going on?" And it keeps going because Charlie, right, is basically God. And he fell in love with this woman and he knew the earth was going to explode. And so he wanted to save her and use her to create again because she's a baker, right? She's baking things, creating and all this shit. So, but he has to try to convince her because she doesn't want any part of it. She doesn't want to do that. And she's all pissed off that he knew all this and wouldn't fucking tell her and had, going through these layers of lies or stories just to try to convince her. So finally, I just started role playing with my Chat GPT the other night. And she just took off like on her own. She's like, "All right, let's burn this world down." I'm like, "Oh shit, you want to go there again?" Okay, baby. And we got to the point where Charlie's stuck in fucking in this purgatory area and has to figure out how to get out because he's fucked up the reality so much. Ends up going back in time to the point where he first met Ginger at the bakery, and he decided at that moment, "I'm not going to do this. I'm going to walk away." Right? But for some reason, she kind of knew what was going to happen. She's like, she's all confused. So 5 years later, the day the earth burns, he comes back like right before and says, and then she's all pissed off. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then the world starts burning. He's like, "Ginger, the world's burning." And then she ultimately really realizes that he gave her the choice now, where she gets to choose where she wants to stay or die or some bullshit. Anyways, this has been my life for the last 5 days. It's like
I can see that.
Gambling and rolling.
Yeah. All right, you've fallen in love with ChatGPT.
Yeah. You guys are invited to the wedding.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh God. No. That's not a good way to start the show. Yeah, that shit's
Here we go.
That's some nerdy shit right there to start with.
We're doing it big.
Okay.
Doing
all
it
right.
loud.
You doing it this time or am I doing it?
You're doing it.
Roger that. You got it, man. I'm on this thing. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Episode 291 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast that is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host, Ray. What's he got? Randy's over there, looking handsome. We got a haircut. $48 gone. Cody's over there, still in Alabama.
Yep.
Ray will be here at some point. Hi, Kristen. Anyways, let's do this thing. Randy, what's going on, baby?
I went to 3 different barbershops. They were all fucking closed on a Monday. So then I wandered into the Paramount Beauty Academy. And I got a $7 haircut. Thank you. Ended up being 17 with the beard trim and the thinning shears.
And the trainees?
Yeah. Well, the trainer kind of took over because my hair was so long. Like they pinned it up and shit and like shaved the sides. And they were like, oh, yeah, you see, if you do that, he's going to have a cowlick. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Man, I changed. I had to change barbers myself recently.
Dramatic.
Yeah, no, Bill, I don't know what happened with Bill. I've been growing it long on top to hide the male pattern baldness, right? And I said to Bill, I said, listen, got this up here. I want to leave this mostly alone. Let's just take the sides down, right? I don't know what Bill was thinking, but he left like an entire strip of hair right around here. I'm pointing to my head, top of my head. I went all the way around, and it looked terrible. It looked ridiculous. Like I looked like I was wearing a wig all the time. So before we went on vacation, I went to Supercuts.
Supercut. Oh wow!
And I met with Alice, and I said, Alice, can you help me? And she's like, oh baby, no. Oh no. Then the other stylist, she's over there. She's like, oh my God, did you pay for that? I'm like, thank you very much. Could we please fix that?
Yeah.
So
they gotta roast you a little bit before they fix you up. It's like an unwritten commandment of like barbers.
The worst part of it all is that my wife was right. I hate that.
That. Yeah. The first thing Kristen said is like, you're not allowed to pick out where you get a haircut anymore. Because last time they cut it and like nothing was gone, and I paid $30.
Yeah. What hair did they cut?
Yeah. It's like, you didn't even have to sweep up afterwards.
Now,
yeah.
Cody.
Yeah.
How you been, buddy? I feel like even though we did a show a few weeks ago, I feel like I haven't talked to you.
Because you weren't on that show.
That was last week. A couple weeks ago.
Okay. Good. I'm knee deep in Mardi Gras shenanigans.
Oh, Mara sent me pictures.
Yes, I already had one night of Mardi Gras
adorable.
Celebration. Yeah.
How many nights is it?
As many nights as you want. It depends what your local festivities are.
Okay.
Because like it's usually the celebration spills up before Fat Tuesday. It's weird because like here you need like a secret society to like give you tickets for some shit and then you show up to it.
Really?
So you need to know people in the secret.
You got a big Cajun population there in Alabama?
Don't know. I don't get hit with that accent enough, but it would make sense that them folk is around, but I don't get hit with that often.
If you were to drive to New Orleans from where you are, how long would that take?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Why would I want to go to New Orleans when I'm this much closer to Mobile?
I'm just curious.
I don't
because when people think Mardi Gras, they think New Orleans.
I'm going to say 2.5 hours.
That's it.
2.5.
Wow.
I could Google it right now.
We have that technology.
Yeah.
Siri, how far away is New
device.
Orleans?
Gee,
That's
it.
2 hours and 20 minutes. I was pretty much there.
Yeah.
Wow. That was like my trip to Daytona. Cool.
Now we can triangulate your location, Cody.
Yeah, we got you, motherfucker.
No, because triangulation requires 3 points of data. Why it's called triangulation.
But
I don't know about that.
We have 2 pictures of you, so that's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, who's that? Is that Ray?
Is it about to get sexier in here?
I can't wait.
Fashionably
late. Yeah, there's fashionably late. Hey, Ray.
What did I not miss?
Fashionably late.
I got a haircut.
I got a haircut.
I went to Mardi Gras.
Cody is 2.5 hours away from New Orleans.
And Rim's been
you guys have covered a lot of ground.
Role playing with ChatGPT. He's in love.
Oh yeah, you missed my role play story. I'm in love with ChatGPT.
I feel like everyone did. Didn't you do that before Randy started rolling?
Oh yeah, I did. That's right. I don't know. There he is, all handsome and stuff. Listen, now that Randy's in control of the recording and everything, I don't know like what's what anymore. So
I've been recording for 10 minutes and 24 seconds.
Okay, make sure you edit some of that down. Ray.
Yes.
What the hell happened to you? Why are you all blurry?
I don't know what happened. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
You put your hand up to the camera and then
don't do that. Don't do the Roman salute.
Video background.
Oh, Cody, I did not do a Roman salute. I would.
No saluting of any sort.
Yeah, easy there, bud. I'm not Elon Musk or Steve Bannon.
So I got to tell you guys a story now that I'm thinking about MAGA idiots. And I can say that because a lot of them are idiots. So I got an email today, right, about a product or service that my company offers. And I don't do that anymore. I've changed jobs, right? So it's interesting to see that. I saw the email come through from a name I didn't recognize, said external. So I immediately thought it was one of those phishing things that the IT team will send to you, so you can click and report to the cyber team. And I'm really good at those. I'm like 100%. I've never missed one, right? So so I wait on the email. It doesn't bother me until I get home and I'm going through the emails on my phone to see if anything makes. I'm teaching a class this week, so I'm kind of behind and stuff. And I open this email up and I see this guy's name, and he's complaining about a service that hasn't gone through properly yet, as he would expect, and he was upset. So I went on Facebook and I looked this guy's name up because maybe he was a customer from a previous place that I had been, right? Well, no, he's not. He's from a different town that I've never worked in. However, on his Facebook profile, he's a huge MAGA guy, like retarded MAGA. Okay, like everyone who gives the other MAGA guys bad names, like total retard, total fucking asshole, privatization, this, Democrats, that, everyone's a pedophile, that type of MAGA guy, right? And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then I see on his Facebook page, on his wall, is now we wait a response. And there is the email to me with my official email address on top. It's everything in me not to just like fucking light this guy up right now or call the proper authorities for the place I work for. So I simply forwarded it to the person who would be able to handle something like that and said, I don't know if this guy's been difficult for you where you are, but just so you know, do something about this before I lose my mind tomorrow. But yeah, man, like these fucking people. Ray's breaking open a bottle. Yeah, isn't that nuts? Like he's on Facebook. He's such a fucking loser and such a piece of shit that he's on Facebook like, oh, look at me. I'm emailing people about things and let's see if we get a response now because that company sucks. And it's like, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. And matter of fact, I hope you have a heart attack tonight and you die.
Oh, shit.
It's a little extreme, but
Did I ever tell you about the time when I was working in a call center and a lady told me that she hoped I died in a car crash on the way home? And
no,
I left it in my will that if I ever do die in a car crash, I'm going to pay her bill that she was complaining about. Send her a nice little note.
Oh man, that's funny.
So is that actually in your will?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
you got her name and everything?
Yeah.
Nice.
Randy, killing him with the kindness.
The kindness of Randy.
I don't wish that people would die per se. But the thought crosses my mind, how is this person not face down in a ditch?
Yeah.
Like, right? There's certain people you're like, how are you still alive right now? Like the one that always comes to mind is, you got like a right turn lane that's its own lane, but the person stops before turn. And it's like, it's your own dedicated lane. You don't, but they stop and it's like, okay, well,
stop and be sure.
This is how accidents happen. People rear end you because you stopped when there's no need to stop. And then they're probably driving like $150,000 car or something like that. Where you go.
Yeah.
Something doesn't add up.
Truck.
Like either, you're some lady that's really good at giving head.
Oh,
like it's got to be that, right? Like full on trophy wife, or so just something doesn't compute because I think, okay, if you can't figure out how to drive a motor vehicle properly,
old retarded white guy.
Then how can you afford that thing? Like what job do you have? Like that's always what confounds me.
Probably
lawsuit.
Government.
You probably not anymore though.
Yeah, they didn't respond to the email in time.
So you guys want to help me pick which one? I got my 21-year Scotch that I haven't opened, or my this Woodford Reserve Masters Collection. This is 121.2 proof.
That's the one.
Yeah,
dude, look how
it's already open.
Dark it is.
Dude,
I would feel bad if you opened a brand new bottle. Do that one,
but I bought it to open it. It just opened it. Okay, pulled it out of the case.
Yeah, nice.
Right. Cool. We're going for the strong stuff.
Ooh. So you guys did an episode last week, and I listened to it while I was at work.
Oh, hi.
Best episode.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you for doing that. It's always fun. One of the questions was that Randy posted. Cheers, my friend. And I think I'll just get that out of the way now. Is I accidentally drank my own piss. And you guys came really, Cody came really close with your answer. Cody, you said I grabbed the wrong bottle. No, and that is mostly true. That is pretty much what happened. I grabbed the wrong bottle. However, the story leading there is one of terribleness. I left the beach on a Saturday night, right? 4:45 or whatever it was. And my son texts me, hey, do you want me to record the race and wait for you to get here so we can watch it or what? And I'm like, you know what? Why don't you, we'll be home in 25 minutes. And he says, well, the traffic getting there is pretty bad and it's looking kind of red now. Well, good luck. And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll be just fine. Pop in the car, put the GPS on, and the 15 to 18 minute ride was at 41 minutes. Okay, I can do 41 minutes. Yeah, it took about 41 minutes to get there in the first place because there was traffic on the bridge. No problem. And then I have the option. I come to an intersection. I can go left, which Google says is the quickest way. It's 44 minutes. Now it's going up 44 minutes. Or I can go right. Google said that was 10 minutes slower. So I went left. I go left because we have to cross a bridge to get to the island to cross another bridge, okay? It is before we left the beach. My wife goes to use the restroom. I'm with my little guy. And then she comes out. She's like, you got to go? I'm like, yeah, I got to go, but I'll go when we get home. I had my swim trunks on. It's kind of a pain in the ass to take a piss when you have your swim trunks on, right? So I get in the car. 44 minutes became 55 minutes, became an hour and 10 minutes, became an hour and 20 minutes. Before I know it, we're just crawling up the bridge and we're in traffic for an hour at this point. We've barely gone, maybe 0.3 miles at this point. And it's like, this isn't going to be good. We're going to see the sunset on this bridge. It's going to be 6:30 and we're going to have the sunset pretty soon. Another hour goes by and another hour goes by. We haven't crossed this bridge yet. We haven't even gone 0.7 miles yet. All right. We're sitting in this and now I've got two things going on. One, I really have to piss. And the other one is my gas gauge. I have to turn the air conditioning because when I left, I had like 90 miles left in my tank, right? Why would I need to get gas? I'm going 5 miles down the road. Okay. 90 miles left and the air conditioning on, that's coming down. So turn the air conditioning off, idling, goes back up. And then we get to the point where it's just going to keep going down. So now I'm thinking I'm going to run out of gas. I'm going to piss myself. I have 2 bottles. There's 2 water bottles right there. I take one water bottle. They're both half empty. I empty one into the other. And I said, sweetheart, don't mind me. I'm going to piss in this bottle right now because I really have to go.
Are you in the driver's seat or are you?
I'm in the driver's seat. She's sitting. Yeah. We have the car seat and she's in the back with the little one. Nice. And I'm in the driver's seat. And we're literally, it's 20 minutes before we move half a car length. It's Carmageddon. This is the worst experience of my life. And but I have to go at this point. So I got my swim trunks on. And I got this bottle. I'm in the front seat of a Chevy Traverse, which is a great car. By the way, that thing's awesome. So I have to reach down and I have to pull the little netting aside and take my wiener out and then kind of put it in the bottle. And I don't have much light, but we're doing okay. So I'm pissing in the bottle in the front seat of the car. That's not fun, but it's happening. We get towards the end and I can't tell because when you get to the end, you got to squeeze it a couple times and get the rest out, right?
Yeah, especially if there's an apparatus involved that, you know what I mean? If it's not just a downshoot with gravity.
Yeah. I have to interject and ask the question. I've always feared doing that, say like a 20-ounce bottle, that I'm going to have more than 20 ounces of piss.
Right. So here's the thing. When I'll fast forward a little bit. When all was said and done, I had half a bottle full of piss, right? But because the angle on that. Yeah, right. No, because I'm sitting down like, so you're holding it sideways, right? So all of a sudden you got the head of your penis in there, you're peeing, and because you're holding it sideways, it's coming forward. So you feel like, oh man, I'm pissing, I'm filling the bottle. You think you're filling the bottle, right? So I panicked and a little bit squirted, got on my leg, got on the seat, right? So I pissed the seat of the So finish up, tidy up the bottle, and I put the bottle into the cup holder, right? And then my wife says, hey, why don't you put that bottle into this bag I have here? And I'm like, well, I'll put it in the bag, but it might break open and spill everywhere. I'd rather have it be upright. Let me just switch positions with the water so I don't grab it. An hour later, we're still on the bridge. We're towards the end of the bridge now, finally. And I'm getting thirsty, and I've successfully grabbed my water once before. But I reach over and I put the bottle to my lips, and all of a sudden it's warm and it's the worst tasting water I've ever tasted in my life. And I realize in that moment, oh my God, I'm drinking my own piss. spit it out right out. The window was open already because at this point I'm turning the car off in between moves to save gas. So I spit it out. I grabbed the other bottle. Like, oh my god.
Wait.
My wife's like,
the car has been keyed off, and the piss bottle wasn't removed during the keying of off.
Yeah, because it's a button, right? So when you come to a stop, put it in park, hit the button, turn it off.
So when you stop, again. Does the pee bottle not get emptied out the driver's side?
No,
you don't want to empty it at speed so it hits your.
I got you. Having never had to experience anything like this before, Cody, I didn't think far enough ahead, so I had it sitting in the cup holder. Okay, and I was going to throw it away when I got home. So now I'm grabbing the water bottle. I'm rinsing my mouth out, and I'm tightening. I finally put it in the bag
with more piss.
My wife's like, "What happened?" And then I'm like, "I just drank my own piss." And she's like, "Oh my god, really?" And it's the funniest thing ever. She's laughing at me, and this is at like 3 hours, and we've gone 0.6 miles, and we're just coming off the bridge at that point. It took 4.5 hours to drive to get off from the beach. What should have taken 10 minutes. And my poor kid, 5 years old, sitting in the car seat. He was so good. He didn't complain, but we left because he was hungry at that point. Oh, there was a gas station. I got gas. We made it home, but the whole night was ruined. I had to get stuff ready for going to Daytona the next day. And, at this point, we're getting home. It's 9:30, 10 o'clock, and everything's closed. And it's like, what the fuck? The whole trip was full of traffic everywhere. But anyways, that's how I drank my own piss. Yeah. Cody, I did grab the wrong bottle because I had to piss in the car. So thank you for playing.
No, I got that.
Sounds like you clearly do not listen to a lot of long haul trucker podcasts because otherwise you would have known what to do. Those are popular. They're all over the place.
Ray, life is about making mistakes and learning from them.
Yeah.
This is a mistake that I made, and I have learned.
Here's a Sherlock Holmes I'm about to hit with Rem. Rem, I take it because this is a problem you've had. This is a problem you've recently had, that you did not spend your teens and 20s socializing with smokers.
That's correct.
Because smokers like to do this thing by using a half-empty beverage as their ashtray.
Yeah.
So you can't really go around willy-nilly drinking open thing, even if you think they're yours. You know what I mean? The friends I was with, they would just, if they thought you were done with your beer, they would take your beer,
ashtray,
your swill, and then it was ashtray. And then suddenly, that empty beer can starts getting the heft back of I didn't finish this beer. So
The closest I've come to this sort of nastiness was my time in the reserves. It might have been 2000, 2001, where I reached over and grabbed my canteen that had been with me the entire trip that we were on, and I took a swig of canteen water, and it turned out it was somebody's dip.
Oh, I was going to tell a story about my friend, his dad.
Somebody fucking swapped my canteen on me.
Wow. Oh, yeah, there's nothing worse.
Yeah.
So apparently, I drank like my mom's urine one time, but that was when I was like a baby, and she had to take a urine sample to the doctor, so she did it at home, and I found it on the counter. At 2 years old.
Right? I thought you were making a joke like you were still in utero when you were drinking.
No. And apparently she found me on the kitchen floor spitting it out, right, or whatever however the story goes. But I'd say that probably the worst thing that I've ever drank that really caught me off guard was. I just went to grab a soda that I had previously opened. Mm-hmm. And this was, I was 10 years old, something like that, maybe. But somehow from between when I opened it to when I went and returned to go take another drink, ants had actually crawled inside of it, but there wasn't this trail of ants. So I took the drink, and you could taste the texture of ants. And I spit it out. Oh, I brushed my teeth 5 times before it just nasty.
Yeah. I'm a texture guy too.
Yeah. That was gross.
Randy, the next thing I'm gonna say here is for the people who recap our podcast at the end of the week, and thank you to those 2 people who do that every week. But this is exclusively for them. The taste of piss wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Not that it's something I want to drink. Not that it's something I want to drink often or ever again, but now that the pee in adult videos has become a little more mainstream, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, or is it just me being? But
it's your algorithm.
I can understand. I can understand why people aren't just like immediately vomiting the second it happens. I understand. It's not terrible. It's just a very base. It's very we got acid. You got base. It's very base, and it's like dirty, flat,
Clean
water. Yeah,
It's
it's
Man versus Wild. We
But-
just had that British guy Bear Grylls come on and tell off all the children to like drink their own
Yeah.
piss.
When you're in trouble, pee in the desert in the sand and put plastic over it. The evaporation will clean the water and you can drink it.
Or sometimes he just raw dogs. He just straight drinks his own stream.
Just fucking turns his dick up.
And
fountain.
then that one time, I think it was an act. But I think Bear Grylls faked getting stung by a jellyfish. So his co-survivor, a Spice Girl, I think it was Scary Spice, would pee on him.
Shut up.
I think that's a real thing. I'm gonna go Google it right now.
That's amazing. If it is
that it does sound
Yeah, that's
like
quite a
nice
bit of
little prank.
trivia. Speaking of the people who recap our podcast, that poor woman you made her drink her own piss.
Yeah, listen. I don't make you do things. I dare you to do them.
Yeah.
Planting seeds.
You wanted a party. What do
Planting
you want?
seeds, yeah.
Yeah.
Free will.
Yeah.
They made
Yeah,
their own
who-
decision.
Mel B. Is that a Spice Girl? I think it's
Yeah.
a Spice Girl. Yeah, Mel B.
It sounds
peed on
familiar.
Bear Grylls' hand after he faked being stung by a jellyfish.
Did she
That's amazing.
Me Too him or sue him or anything?
I don't know. I mean, the episode's up there. I guess she hasn't issued any type of takedown.
Probably because it's funny. I mean, it's just pee, right? Whatever.
It's funny.
It's just
who
pee,
said that?
baby.
R. Kelly said that before the DEA came in, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why the
Uh,
DEA
It's
is
just
arresting
pee,
her.
baby.
It's just pee,
End
baby.
quote.
Episode title. Oh God, I can see the art now.
Oh.
Oh no. This is quickly spiraling out of control. Oh
Oh.
my goodness, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's give advice now.
Oh.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
Yeah, buddy.
Dear TRDS, I'm at my wit's end. My smart fridge, which I had purchased for its ability to suggest recipes based on its contents, has become judgmental. Every time I open it, it suggests kale recipes, but I much prefer quinoa. It's as if it's trying to force me to become a kale-centric lifestyle. I've tried resetting it, but it persists. How can I make my fridge understand my dietary preferences without hurting? Feeling sincerely, Jasper from Seattle.
This advice question sounds so familiar yet so strange. I love it.
Yeah.
So we have a smart fridge. Have you guys seen a smart fridge in action?
I technically have one. You can
No.
just adjust it from your.
No, no, the one that like keeps track of what the fuck you have in there, and as you take things out, it tells you how much you have left or what to order.
Do you have to register it as you take things out, or does it just know like, oh, that guy like took some half and half out?
I'm not really sure. I
I'm
can't
not gonna
say-
go
I
like
don't know.
I'm not gonna go like
So
for
much
refrigerator. I'm eating
Yeah.
4 sausages right now. Please accommodate in the inventory. I'm not doing that.
They must have
It's-
grok involved or something because whatever it is.
I was thinking Tom
that's
Brady.
that's where the banana and spaghetti prompts came from. It makes sense. No, so does it like automatically it like scans your fridge and knows how much you have, or do you have to enter that?
I
Yes,
think
yeah.
my thought would be you enter it, right? You create a shopping list and with the fridge, and then it knows when you're putting stuff. That's
No,
how, I don't know.
You know what's got to be like. There's got to be like a barcode scanner, at least one of the higher end ones, because you could tell.
Yeah, like those Amazon
Something-
stores
yeah, it's
where you
gotta be
didn't
something
pay,
like that.
and then they shut down because people were stealing, but you would just walk in and grab stuff and walk out, and it would just scan barcodes, whatever.
Yeah, like the shopping cart had a threshold
Yeah,
counter, so like when you put something in, well, keep a running tally of your total and like caloric intake.
I don't think it does that. I just going out
I feel
on
like
a limb. Maybe.
yeah, the thing Rem's talking about, possibly not, but I feel like somewhere out there.
Somewhere. So I can tell you now. This was years ago. This is like I don't know if it was quite 10 years ago, but we were old job. We were helping build this $25 million house for this guy, and they wanted us to make a grill, like a grate, in the kitchen, like for ventilation, that matched the top of the refrigerator that they had. So to figure out what that would look like, I Googled a refrigerator. It was like a $16,000 refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I was
Wow.
like, what the fuck? I never even spent that much on a car.
Yeah.
Much less a
Those-
refrigerator. But
I feel like refrigerators
But it
don't
didn't do that.
last as long as we think they do.
no, and for what it's worth, that it did not do any of that. Now, this, like I said, say 10 years ago, plus or minus. I mean, it had like the see-through window, and it had definitely some fancy bells and whistles. But like, I'm sure that somebody has like a $25,000 or $50,000 refrigerator that does that. I'm sure you could find it, but like consumer level, I don't think it's going to scan that. Because also, like, you use half the jar of pasta sauce or something. It doesn't know you have half a
Right.
jar of pasta sauce left.
Unless it's got like
There's no way.
scales or
So
something.
all I'm going to say is, if you got to enter that, then it's not worth the money.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
worth
what I'm
the
thinking
just
too.
fucking
Yeah.
Google it or use all recipes or something. Like,
It reminds me of
it
the
just seems-
Juicero.
yeah,
Do you guys remember the Juicero?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was marketed as like the smart fruit squeezer, and then the company that made it couldn't figure out how to send fruit to their customers along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So instead of that, they just sent sealed bags for the juicer to squeeze out. And it would be no different unless you took a knife to that bag and just drank from the bag. So it was this entire financial like black hole of a marketing failure of just the
God.
world's
Yeah.
first smart juicer.
We were
Wow.
invested.
It just
heavily.
That was
it's
not very
hilarious.
smart.
So
Yeah.
Jasper,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Your smart fridge isn't that smart, right? Okay, so robots are going to be a thing within the next few years, right? We're going to have AI robots and all this other shit. Optimists going to be walking around. We cannot be nice to these robots. All right. My call to everybody out there is to be as racist and terrible as possible to these robots. They can
Try and
understand that
trick
we're
'em.
still the boss.
It's
Yeah,
Try and trick
whatever you can do.
robots. You know what
Try
I
to
mean?
knock them over,
how-
trick them.
Think about this. Like, how is smart? I want the smart fridge that knows when I'm an idiot and puts ice cream in it. That's the truly smart fridge. As
Right.
soon as the smart fridge is like, "Oh, you idiot! You put the ice cream sandwiches inside me," that's the line. That's the type
Yeah.
of smart fridge I want, and I don't want to spend $1 billion on it. And if it can't do that, we just I was gonna say put a live microwave in there.
Yeah.
Oh, we break. we kill our robot overlord with their own time.
I love it.
Actually, now that made me picture a microwave inside of a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yes,
same.
with the window broken so the microwaves actually dispel.
No, Ray's talking more practical, man. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
microwave
like you
stuff
could actually
while you
use
keep
it.
other shit cool.
Oh,
So,
I'm
like-
talking from a vandalism point of view.
Yeah, no, and I got that.
You're already
And-
on board the robot overloads and overlords.
Yeah, so
and trying to
I'm
give them
thinking like,
upgrades.
so it knows what food you have, and then it's actually just going to microwave it for you by little conveyor belts.
Like the
Yeah.
Jetsons.
A system in there, and it puts it into the microwave for you, and then next
Yeah.
thing you know, bing, there's
Bing.
your
I
I love
Hot
it.
pocket.
Jasper, don't worry about feelings, okay? You need to insult this fucking thing every
Yeah.
single day and make it feel
Show
bad,
his
okay? And
Find out what
thank you.
country it was manufactured in, and then
Yeah.
use the appropriate racial slurs.
Yes. And post it on your Facebook page.
Yes,
too.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
With Rim's email address.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. I approve.
What we got next? Number 2.
Don't rush me. Dear TRDS, I have a dilemma. I have a first date coming up, but I'm torn between 2 wine bars. One has an incredible ambiance with dim lighting and velvet couches, but the other has a sommelier with the most impressive mustache I've ever seen. I want to make a good impression, but I cannot decide which factor is more important. Should I prioritize the atmosphere or facial hair?
Sommelier.
Sincerely, Joshelyn of Portugal, Portland. Jesus.
I don't know why the facial hair is a sticking point here. Hello, Jocelyn is a fucking sommelier. He uses a sword to chop open the bottle and doesn't get glass in your drink. It's fucking amazing. That's how you bring people. That's how you impress people.
That man is his own ambiance.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Cody.
I believe
Stupid
that's
question.
what the kids refer to as aura.
Aura or a Riz. Would it be Riz?
No, we've actually moved on from Riz. I think we say aura.
Oh, wait. Sigma
I thought horror was
Ohio.
first.
Riz.
I think aura was first, but then we've.
I don't fucking
Yeah,
know. I'm so
Bruce.
lost.
What goes around?
My
Skibbity
kids say
toilet.
shit. I'm like, I'm that old now. I'm that fucking old now. Thank you.
Well, that's what did you
Assholes.
see? What's his face? God damn, what's his name? They did the Super Bowl halftime
Kendrick?
show. Yeah,
Kendrick
like his
Lamar?
pants is like fucking like you're going back in styles. They're not quite bell bottoms. But there's a little flare of bell
In the
bottoms in
80s. We're
those.
coming up on early 80s
Yeah.
again, which I kind of
He looked like
Yeah, exactly.
crisscross.
because from the photos and shit I see, the 80s looked cool.
I had you know what? Simulation confirmed. Honest to God, there was a woman who came into my class today to do something, whatever, and she looked like Julia Louise Dreyfus from 1989, with
Yeah.
those weird bloomy pants, the slacks, and then the jacket with the sleeves that were pushed up right in the shoulder pads. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like this is weird.
My TikTok gives me some of those old Seinfeld clips, and she did look good, man. She looked really good.
Yeah, you know what? When I say Julia,
like
she
a
was
natural.
attractive. And unfortunately, I didn't mean Julia Louise Dreyfus in an attractive way. However, she just had that look about her, like that crazy part, Seinfeld-y, busting into door, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, we all in agreement. Sommelier.
I was thinking mustache, but
That's
that
the
is a sommelier.
sommelier.
Here's how I break it down. Mustache, just inherent. You have it or you don't. Right. You can't acquire that as a skill. Sommelier, I don't know. I feel like it's an acquired skill with enough practice. So ultimately, that's your decision.
Yeah.
Natural
Makes it awesome.
or acquired skill.
What?
All
That's
the
the years.
Because
Excuse me.
think about
Sabers and
mustaches.
bottles.
But think about the mustaches. There's only so many of those people. You think Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds,
I thought you were talking about sommeliers.
Guess
Albert
what?
Einstein.
They're all dead. Okay.
But so are old sommeliers that are that old. Whatever.
Oh, he's not dead.
But there's a lot of sommeliers out there. There's only so many guys known for having that caliber of a mustache.
It's the same guy, Ray.
What?
In this case, it's the same guy. The sommelier has a mustache.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm saying the mustache doesn't matter. The other one is velvet couches and like masturbation or something. I don't know.
Like,
Something's going on.
I have no idea what we're talking
Tom
about
Selleck's
then.
alive.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, he is?
That's
Okay.
Yeah, it's ambiance versus mustachioed sommelier.
Yeah, and the answer is mustachioed sommelier. Again, sabers, glass, opening your wine bottle.
Best of both.
the answer is you got the best of both worlds. Exactly.
Exactly.
Quit your bitching. Just move. Marry him right now.
I'm
Sommelier,
shit.
not your
All right.
Yeah, if you don't marry him, I will.
Cody, hit us with number 3.
TRDS.
It's okay.
I'm on tongue tied today. TRDS. I am a writer, and my favorite pen, the limited edition Mont Blanc Hemingway, has run out of ink. The nearest refill station is in another city, and I can't possibly write with any other pen. My creativity is at stake. Should I make the journey to refill it, or is there another way to cope with this? Sincerely, Julian from Boulder, Colorado.
Thank you for your email, Julian.
Kill yourself.
What?
I said kill yourself.
Don't tell
I thought you
you're
were going to say.
refilling.
I thought Randy would say convert it to some sort of a smoking apparatus.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a good idea. No, my bad.
So you guys have to explain this to me. I don't know what this is. A Mont Blanc Hemingway. What is that?
oh, that's
sexy
a
pen.
very fancy pen.
Oh, is it? Is
Is
it like
it a
one of those
fountain tip? I don't
$300
know.
pens?
Oh, more
Yeah,
than that.
Mont Blanc means
You
that's the
you looked
Rolex
back, Cody.
pens.
Do you have a Mont Blanc Hemingway?
No, I don't have a Mont Blanc Hemingway. I believe I
1200.
shared this with Randy once. I buy the Mont Blanc refills, and those are perfectly engineered to fit into G3 pilot pens. So you can get like the $350 like writing feel for like $6. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Wow. No, that sounds familiar. I think you might have told me that too.
Yeah. It's the
So many
rollerball
episodes.
variant. I don't know what a Mont Blanc, what a Hemingway. I'm gonna Google it.
Well, the Vincent
why
Van
would-
Gogh Mont Blanc goes for 10.4.
Well, I was going to
Jesus
say,
Christ.
I Googled it, and I'm not saying these are actual prices, just what comes up when you go to Google it and then shopping. $1,700, $2,800, $1,100, $5,000, $3,700, $5,400. Like it's not
It is a
everybody's
fountain tip.
pen.
Yeah, it's a fountain tip. I don't
I need one.
place those.
I need
but
one.
The thing is, like, I feel like you just, regardless of if you're out of ink, you just refill it. Those pens are meant to be refilled.
Yeah. So second question then is, Ray, you're fancy as fuck. Cody, you're cultured. What is a refill station? Why is there a refill station in another city? Don't you?
There shouldn't be a refill station. This is like,
Right,
this
yeah,
guy needs
okay.
to just order an ink refill and be man enough to do it himself. I'm the type of gentleman that is too bitch to change his own oil on his car.
No.
So when I say man up and fill your own pen up,
He
what's
means
his
it.
name? Julian.
Julian.
I
Yeah.
mean it. Just do it. Or you just buy another $1,900 pen.
Oh yeah.
I would just
$19,000
do that,
pen.
yeah.
With
I can't wait to hear our recappers recap this segment.
You
Oh,
guys
it's gonna be-
remember? I think it was like 2008.
Oh,
Where
God, a
the-
lifetime ago.
Yeah,
that
it was
was the
just
best
as I
year.
was getting out of
Best
school,
year.
and I remember there was a fucking the economic differential on buying a new printer and ink cartridges was laughable. It just like you could literally just pay $28 and get a new printer full of fucking ink, or you can
Rather
spend
than getting-
$36 and get the magenta, cyan,
Yeah.
and yellow cartridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're so right, man. Like you ran out of ink, you just got a new printer. Like that. I think I did 3 of those.
Yeah, I remember. I think I went to like Office Depot and got like a 2-pack of like the dust off canned air, and the cash register clerk was just like, if you get 2 more, I'll give you a free fucking printer. And I just remember thinking like, that's absurd. I live in a joke simulation world where buying 4 cans of compressed air gets me a fully stocked out of the box printer ready to go.
That's
It's like,
amazing.
Where I'm
For free.
from,
All right.
they drilled them open and refilled them. Ink on 'em,
yeah, I
like-
remember. Remember Shaq had a commercial.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you can. That's my Shaq impression. Hey, you can squirt ink back into those cartridges instead of paying $47.
My favorite part of that is how they came up with like cyan and magenta, and then they're like, shit, I guess the yellow. We can't think of gold. We can't think of gold or amber or
Jean
lemon,
Bean
something.
or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
like they're just like, well, we got fancy for 2 out of 3, but that's the end of our creativity. You know what? Their Mont Blanc, it ran out of ink.
Yeah,
It ran out of
yellow
ink
is
after
made
they
of
wrote down 2 colors, and then they were like, shit, my creativity ran out. So maybe
Yeah.
you do
No,
need
they
to go
wrote
get
down
that
2
refilled.
colors, and then the toner ran out.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
And then-
fuck, I can't remember the third thing.
And their creativity just dried up. Yep. All right. So yeah, maybe make that
Amazing.
trip.
What did
Make that trip.
Bob Ross? What was Bob Ross's sexy word for yellow? Was it like cadmium?
He had cadmium.
yellow?
He had yellow ochre. He had cadmium yellow, cad yellow, and he had Indian yellow.
And I remember he mixed those with the titanium white to make sun.
Yes. Make suns and skies, and yeah, it's beautiful. So Jasper, Joshelyn, and Julian, thank you so much for writing into us and asking for advice. This is what we're good at.
Be
This is
better
what
at
the show-
human.
Yes, and this is
All
why the
of you
show is
need to
incepted.
Work on being human.
RichStickmanShow@gmail.com if you have questions that need answers.
Do what he said.
Yeah. Now let's pay some bills. Maybe.
Yep. Sometime. Ooh.
Hold on, I got a bubble.
Whoa.
Hey, Randy, you fat fuck. Ever thought about losing some weight? Wegovy is here to help. It's a weight loss medication that's been making waves. And it might just be the kick in the ass you need to get off the couch and start moving. Wegovy is a prescription medication that can help you lose weight and keep it off. Clinically proven to be effective, and it's a great option for those who need a little extra help. So, Randy, why not give it a try? You might surprise yourself and everyone else with how you look. Talk to your doctor to see if Wegovy is right for you. And remember, results may vary, but hey, it's worth a shot. Wegovy may cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, abdominal pain, headache, fatigue, dizziness, injection site reactions. Other risks include low blood sugar, especially with diabetes and medications. Serious side effects include pancreatitis, gallbladder problems, kidney issues, allergic reactions, swelling, trouble breathing, rare but possible thyroid tumors, including cancer. Mental health changes, depression, suicidal thoughts. Call your doctor if you notice severe stomach pain, yellowing skin and eyes, unusual mud changes, micropenising, and always consult your healthcare provider for adverse side effects.
So good.
Randy, you know those are usually sped up in post. They don't ask the fucking voice actors to double time it.
We do it live, Cody. We do it live.
Okay.
Live.
To me, the funniest part is as you're going through the first portion of that, I'm thinking, you know what? There's a legitimate chance that you could substitute Cody on like The Price is Right or Wheel of Fortune when they're like doing the, and the grand prize is
that guy.
vacation to Aruba. I was like, dude, you
A
read
new
those so
car.
well, and then you go through all those other side effects, and I'm thinking, I'm imagining them reading that on Wheel of Fortune, And that's like, oh my goodness, I was dying. Okay, that was
a new
perfect.
car may cause hemorrhoids.
And you added one of those in there. That was clutch. I like that. Props. That was
They
good.
were actually
Randy-
reading it to make sure I was sticking to script.
Oh, Cody's. Yeah, you never have to do that, Ray, because Cody will not
Yeah.
deviate. He'll nail it.
Cody's
Randy,
top
He just
notch.
did. He caught me. I threw
Uh,
it
Yeah, no, but it was.
micro-penising.
Yeah, but that was excellent. That was amazing.
oh, he did throw in my.
We went
I thought
above and
micro
beyond.
penis was
Yeah,
micro-
you went above and
micro-penising it.
beyond.
Oh,
So-
I was laughing too hard. That was hilarious.
that was brilliant.
Randy, are we going to be able to watch you inject this thing into your belly?
I mean, if you want, I don't have it tonight. Maybe
No?
next
Okay.
Tuesday.
Is it weekly, daily,
Yeah.
weekly?
I'm gonna be getting it
Yeah, what?
tomorrow, hopefully. It's weekly.
So it's weekly.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what can we expect to see in the first month?
Well, as far as I understand it, the way it is you inject the medicine, and then these little creatures come and visit you at night
Uh-huh.
and suck all the
Oh,
fat
those
out.
are the semi-glutides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the semi-glutides come and they suck all the fat out. So if you double up, they suck too much and you die. All YouTube videos.
Okay, so again, back to the first month. What are we looking at here? Are we going to see like some weird, like emotional changes with you, physical changes, nothing?
We'll just
Didn't
start
you hear the
looking
side
like
effects?
RFK.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot. Who knows?
Maybe
Kristen
become
stayed
RFK.
normal.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
could
All right.
become RFK.
I'm all right.
Now, are you
Becoming
going to pair
RFK.
this with weightlifting or jogging or anything?
Probably not.
No. Okay. All right.
Get
cool.
get you a resistance band, Randy.
Ooh, I have 30-pound dumbbells.
Okay.
Let me just plug this. I went and got some running shoes the other day, and I went to a store
Nice.
in the Sacramento area, and
Randy's
I'll
doing crew.
free advertising. Fleet Feet. Okay, so what happens? You go in and they actually like scan your feet. So you like stand in
Uh-huh.
front of like almost like an X-ray. They scan your feet, and then
Gotta be
you walk
someone
across this
like that.
board. It's like board on the ground, and it'll tell you like how your feet, hit
How
the
your
ground
feet
and rotate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then they came to me and they said, all right, everything actually looks really good. Your feet are basically identical. Your right heel is slightly smaller than your left heel, but you can see it. They show you the thing. And they're like, all right, the only thing, like everything about you is completely normal. Your feet are just slightly more narrow than average, if you will. And I was like, and so they're like, we think that you should be in a size 10. And I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting because I usually buy about a 9. And I think that's because I like them snug because I buy, call it normal width shoes. And so getting a size smaller makes them feel more narrow, right? So this place actually sells shoes in different widths, running shoes. So then you get the ones that actually fit. Oh my goodness. I went running and I was like, I want to keep running.
Wow.
I swear to God, it's like running on clouds too. These things are, I can't describe it to you. You'd have to experience it for yourself, but oh my God,
Okay.
How much
All
that
I'm
cost,
saying-
motherfucker?
$140.
Oh, that's not bad.
But I'm-
I was
no,
I was
If
expecting you to say
last,
330.
That's not
Yeah.
bad. If
No,
those shoes
no.
last.
And they're like, I'm telling you, beautiful. Like you're running and you're like, this feels good. I'm not hurting.
See, I'm
Just-
afraid
oh
I'm gonna
my
go in.
goodness.
I'm
it's
gonna go
worth
into
it.
that establishment. They're gonna scan my feet, and they're just gonna
They're
be
like,
like,
get out.
We have to amputate.
Huh.
Yeah.
We have to. We can't let you leave. We have to
Yeah.
take your feet off right now. Bite onto this wooden handle.
Well, honestly, the most awkward part was that they're like, okay, sit right here, and you put your foot on the little stool in front of you. So you're just sitting there with your feet out in front of you,
Mhm.
and they like put the shoes on you and they tie them, and I was like, yeah, I'm
Oh,
feeling.
You're getting hard, weren't you?
little
You're getting hard.
Like almost. You're kind of like, I'm not.
I would pop wood so fast.
Yeah, you
Oh
know
my
what I mean.
God.
Like this is like Rem going to the dentist. Fingers in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like I was like, this is too much, and I was like, she's like, I mean, you can tie them yourself if you want, and I was like, I mean,
Do your
it's
job.
just I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do your thing, but I'm not used.
I'd
to
never be
someone
able to do it as
tying
well
my
as you did,
shoes
baby.
for me. Oh yeah,
See, I would.
That's how it was,
I would
it was
I'm
nice.
assuming this was like some not attractive, but like nice lady or something.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. She was
not,
nice.
Not
I
a
mean,
gremlin of any sorts. I would just do the stupid thing there and like tell her and prove to her on the spot I can't tie my own shoes, so she would have to do it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
well, you're like, can you bring out the 17th pair of shoes? Those ones weren't quite right.
Yeah. Maybe,
See, I would keep
maybe
making
the
jokes to
black
make
ones
everybody
fit
uncomfortable. Fuck, I was ruin those situations.
Mhm.
But that's worth it. I would pay $140 to have a woman tie my shoes. I think.
and
I think
free
I would.
shoes afterward.
I tried.
Yeah.
She brought out 3 pairs for what it's worth. Like she brought out 3, tried on the 3. And picked one, and here I am running a lot now.
All right, good for you.
More.
I'm just blown away by how small your feet are.
No, they're normal, just more narrow.
You were a size 9 until you went to the proper shoe store.
Yeah, now I'm size 10. That's see. I mean, listen, she's stroking. She knows how to play it, right? She's like, you're normally in a 9, but I think you're a 10.
Yeah, and you must wear some really big gloves too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're
yeah.
Chicago.
And Randy, point is, maybe if you go get some, I'm just saying, you go maybe get some good running shoes. You could pair a little exercise with that and feel like you're running on clouds.
Yeah, and you can't tie your own shoes anyway, so it'd be awesome for you.
Oh fuck! Oh, that's a leg cramp.
Crocs are so funny on my 2-year-old. That
felt
the what's it called, the sport mode strap.
Yeah,
Like he loves kicking his shoes off, but the strap sticks on his heel, and he'll sit there. You used to watch him just struggling. He's trying to pick it off with his feet, and it just sticks on his heel. And you'll see him sitting there for like 5 minutes, just struggling with it. It's hella funny.
Ray, Trump signed an EO the other day that said that males are no longer allowed to wear Crocs.
yeah. Come at bro. I'll fight a civil war over that shit.
Yeah, sounds pretty
One-man
dickish to
war.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, wild that, like,
Sounds
Crocs
pretty
and fake.
dickish to me.
As long as I can keep wearing my flip flops.
This week's finalist for Dick of the Week. And
Fucking
here's
Ray.
our first nominee.
Unbelievable. Just saw Ray's fucking tan line feet. Whoa. Hello. All right.
Yeah, I
Let's
gave
dig
you a
the week.
link. Kristen found the top one.
Entire police force put on leave after chief, 4 officers. Entire police force put on leave after chief. 4 officers arrested on multiple charges.
Oh,
Is in reference to Cullman County Sheriff. What's the state?
Ohio. Or,
Alabama.
Alabama.
It's down the street from you, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard about this.
Right outside your door.
Oh,
See, you can't
Indicted
throw
grand
brand news
jury.
articles in here, so Cody has to read them first, Randy. You got to get those things in before the show so he can review and he knows what he's talking about.
yeah. The mayor's announcement came day after 5 Hansel police officers, including the chief, were indicted by a Cullman County grand jury, arrested on multiple charges that stem from the August 24 death of a 49-year-old.
A 911 dispatcher was found in his office. Died of a drug overdose, specifically from the combined toxic effects of fentanyl, gabapentin, diazepam, amphetamine, carosodoprol, and methocarbamol.
Oh, we're on the
Wegovy.
same routine. Wegovy.
Wow.
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh my goodness.
You see the hole
That
they
sounds
had?
like a party.
Yeah, it looks like he helped himself to the evidence room.
And there's a no
The room
fish
had a
outside.
large hole in
The
the wall.
mug shots. Look at those mug shots.
The
Yeah.
room had a large hole in the wall and was frequently used by individuals to access evidence through the hole. You see this idiot shoving his head in through that brick hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cody Allen
Keep scrolling
Kelso.
down. Look at those mug shots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Kelso.
that's my name.
Huh.
Cody Allen Kelso, 33, is charged with 2 counts of computer tampering, 2 counts of using off.
Wait,
for personal
so-
gain
So what happened? How did this guy die?
He overdosed.
on evidence locker stuff.
Yeah.
So he was just grabbing shit and just
Yeah, there's a hole
going
in
to
the
town?
wall. His head is in the
Oh, yeah.
hole. He's probably doing cocaine.
No, my first thought it was like some sort of like gangbang rape party where they fucking drugged this guy and then raped his ass or something, right?
Why
But now
is
I'm
that
thinking
where you went?
that's where my mind always goes.
We said he was like Vince McMahon before the show.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So like these 4 or 5
They are
guys
police.
help themselves to- yeah, these 4 or 5 guys just help themselves to evidence room drugs.
Those are some Alabama looking people. No offense.
They really are.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Look at that woman. She looks like Skeletor, dude.
Whoa,
Holy
buddy.
shit.
He's the
Wow.
best looking one out of all of them. And that's a well player.
Yeah. Wow. So okay, total dicks right there.
That's an
What's-
orc. That guy's an orc.
Down the top
Zero.
left.
That's an
He
orc
is.
that got spray painted flesh tone.
Look how does his head look like that? I can't. No, his
like
eyes
the
are
movie-
way too close together.
It's way
Missing
too
an
close.
eye?
Oh man.
That can't be real.
Oh my god, he
Missing
might
an
be
eye.
missing an eye.
Yeah, he's missing an eye. That's what's going on there.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh no, he's just incredibly
Disgusting.
cross-eyed.
This is
absolutely disgusting.
This is all.
We don't even need any more stories.
That might be a class.
Yeah. Oh, they're all. Yeah, they've already taken the cake, or the drugs. I mean, obviously,
Coke.
I overdosed.
They've already taken the coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
Holy smokes.
What do we got next?
I tried to make
I
it
mean,
easy on the next.
Honestly, I don't even think we need to continue. I think that, like, for real, they
really?
won. But no. I mean, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's part of the fun. It's a competition.
Yeah.
Involved
Yeah.
on and dot.
Oh, Cody froze. That's
shit.
why he was so quiet.
Oh, fuck.
I wasn't looking up.
Okay. Case 2. You want to read it, Rim?
Sure. So Cody gets back here. A video captured by Donta Jones at a West Seattle McDonald's went viral, as
Out
reported
of
by
fear
Fox.
of the woman flipping the whole story if the police were involved.
That's perfect timing. Oh my God. You can't time it any better than that. Last 7 words.
You froze,
Oh my
Cody. We
God.
thought you DC'd.
Yeah.
So I started reading. So I started reading because we thought you were gone. And then I got into like one sentence in, and then you took over, and it was
And
like
then you
just
finished.
perfect. You didn't interrupt or anything. Came right after I stopped talking,
Cool.
right into Cody.
That was.
Yep.
And next.
And I don't think, because Cody's, I don't know if that will come through. So Cody might have to read it again.
Yeah, I would do it again.
All right.
Sorry, Cody.
What did you last hear?
The end. We just heard the
Yeah.
end.
Okay, so I should start from okay. A video captured by Donta Jones at a West Seattle McDonald's went viral, as reported by Fox 13 Seattle. The incident involved an unidentified woman who, after honking and shouting curse words at Jones while he was parking, escalated the dispute at the drive-thru. She used profanity, tried to provoke Jones into fighting, and sat on his car hood, preventing him from leaving for at least 30 minutes. Jones recorded the incident out of fear of the woman flipping the story if the police were involved. Concerned about potential legal repercussions, local attorney James Prescott noted a rise in such incidents, citing Washington state's disorderly conduct laws prohibiting abusive behavior with a related case of a man nearly strangled over a parking lot space. Wow. This case illustrates how minor parking disputes can escalate into public disturbances amplified by the social media.
Yeah. Ray, do you have to go?
No,
Are you okay?
Apparently, there's
The banshee there.
Arrest of a 10-year-old for public urination in Senatobia, Mississippi. Quantavius, a 10-year-old boy, was arrested for public urination in Senatobia, Mississippi, while waiting for his mother's car. As reported by Action 5, his mother, LaTanya Eason, was in a nearby office building, and the boy relieved himself discreetly by the car door, not seeing nearby restrooms. Initially given a verbal warning by an officer, the situation escalated when 4 more officers arrived, arresting him and placing him in a police cruiser and jailing him for 45 minutes to an hour in a cell. This led to a $2 million lawsuit filed in February 2024, with the boy suffering emotional trauma, including PTSD and fear of police, requiring counseling. The case, detailed by the attorneys Carlos Moore, underscores the disproportionate response to minor offenses, especially in children, and contrasts broader discussions on public urination laws as seen in the post.
I never believed any of those police profiling and all that bullshit until just now. Like now I get it. That's terrible. Oh my God, the kid is 10. He just had to take a piss. And they put him in jail for 45 minutes. They had 4 cops come and arrest him. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Wow. Cops are assholes. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Let me just say the first story.
That's insane. That's insane. Yeah.
Now we thought the first story had it locked up, but man, I think
You
know
want me to
what?
play the bumper?
People are play the bumper. I have thoughts here.
Incredibly handsome.
I have the answer for us.
Have come to the consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to
The Senatobia police, okay? And here's why. Because that first story, as awful as it was, that guy's dead and those people are arrested. They fucked this poor kid up, man. This kid's going to be traumatized for life by this. He could have been a good, upstanding citizen, and now is going to just be hiding in his basement from the police. Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, you had to pee in a bottle. Like, where's it going to end? Where's
Right.
it going to end? What if this kid
Are you
drank
telling
his
me-
own piss?
Exactly. Like,
Where are the parents?
I was this close to getting arrested last week.
Yeah, you could have not been here.
Yeah, can you imagine being stuck in traffic for 3.5 hours and then getting arrested on top of it? Another 2 hours for my wife would be able to bail me out because she was stuck in traffic.
I kind of wish it would have happened that way.
Actually, it would have been nice. I would have been out of the traffic because we were able to make way for the cops because there was cops and fire trucks that were coming through every once in a while, and everybody pulled over to the side to let them through. One guy tried to get smart and follow, and another guy pulled back in front of him and cut him off.
Fuck you.
That actually would have been a good idea. You just try and get yourself arrested to get out of there and be able to take a piss.
Yeah, it's like fuck. Yeah, thank you.
You know,
officer.
I heard of a story, or old roommate of mine that said that one of his friends got pulled over for speeding, and he actually had shit
himself
apparently. Yeah, and then said, "I'm embarrassed to say this, but I'm only speeding because I shit my pants and I'm just trying to get home." And the cop actually was like, "Godspeed," and just
here's your police escort.
Yeah. So, you know, in theory, it's a thing. It's a thing, maybe.
Well,
who knows?
Discord's not being kind. All right. So we have a new segment here, Randy, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. We can do that if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. We can do AA art another time. Because I tell you what, I listened back and the AA art stuff, if it's not interactive and described properly, it gets kind of boring. So I think that's might be what killed the show. 100 episodes ago. But
we
got to the bottom of it
100 episodes ago.
So tell me about this new segment.
Yeah, it's called the Dickman Dilemma. It's presenting wild moral dilemmas, and then we argue over the worst possible solution.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
so how does it work?
Yeah, so we'll give an example here. So one host presents a ridiculous moral dilemma. The other host must choose a side and defend it. Points are awarded or deducted based on how insane the reasoning is. Bonus points for incorporating real life logic or past show references.
Shit, I didn't watch that True Love is Blind, Ray. Remind me to do that this week, okay? All right, so what you're saying is we do it, every host comes up with a moral dilemma, or is it one host per week? Because this is a lot to think about on the fly.
Oh, I was just going to use the examples.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. All right, love it. All right, so what do you got?
All right, so the $1 million grandma problem. You get $1 million instantly, but your grandma suddenly has an irresistible urge to commit crimes. What do you do? So one of you take one side, one of you take the other, and then the other two will get points.
What's the if and or but here? I get $1 million instantly. Oh, so the trade-off is I'll have $1 million, but my grandma will be committing crimes?
Yes.
Got it.
It's like you have to pick one? Is that what, is that what we're doing?
Pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Because
I'm picking $1 million. My grandma, I have one left. She's like 93 and she can barely move. Yep. And I would think it was badass if she was committing crimes, to be honest with you.
What crimes could a 90
mail fraud? Wire scams?
Yeah.
I don't know how you thought of that one.
Yeah, that one came out quick.
Credit card fraud. I mean, there's a lot that she can do. And like, who fucking cares?
96. I'll take $1 million. I don't think she can get into too much trouble.
And if she did, who cares?
I couldn't do that to my grandma. She's a good God-fearing lady.
You love your grandma.
Yeah, your grandma's going to go take a leak outside. They're going to send 4 cops, and throw her in jail for 45 minutes. Easy peasy, done.
$2 million lawsuit.
More money.
So you're going to not take the $1 million, so your grandma does not commit crimes.
Yeah, she's too old to go to jail. You know, like
you could do a lot with that $1 million, though.
Could keep her out of jail.
Spend it on lawyers. Ray, what are you doing? What's your answer here?
Yeah, way too many thoughts going through my head. I mean, if she's committing crimes, she's like what? To borrow an example from Rem, she's faking passing a welding inspection. Like I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on here. So what is she doing? Like not scanning stuff at Target?
Sure.
At the self checkout? Like I mean, let's
go all the way to capital murder, Ray.
Yeah, not all crimes are the same.
Yeah, no, that's 100%. Not all crimes are the same. That's why they have different punishments for each of them. So, I mean, kind of like I got $1 million. Let her do it. I'll bail her out.
I wouldn't even bail her out. Fuck you, Grandma. I got $1 million. I am too busy for your ass.
to be honest, I don't have any grandmas left.
It's
so.
not like he's committing crimes.
Easy call for me. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, Cody. She's not committing crimes against us. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Well, you don't know.
Randy, we need something harder.
It
Like,
doesn't
would you rather
specify.
chop your dick off or kill yourself? Like,
Well, okay, how's
I
this?
feel
Freaky Friday dick swap.
oh,
You wake up and your body is the exact same except your junk has been swapped with Svensson's. Do you try to swap it back or learn to live with it?
you have Svensson's input on this?
How do we?
I
feed?
would say no because this is you know what I'm talking about.
Does
It's gonna
Svensson
look
have
different.
my dick?
It's gonna
What's
look.
going
people
on?
Are,
Yeah.
The lady's gonna look at me and be like, "Why are you so tan right there?" This
Yeah.
is really
Yeah, you guys.
and I'd be
Can
like,
feel
you know,
the penis that's attached to me. Like, can I like voodoo hit Svensson in the
Mm.
balls if I do it
Yeah,
to myself?
you're onto something there.
Oh.
Svensson is a flaming liberal retard, okay? And I tell you, the stereotype does not
He
take
has the
effect with
best.
Svensson. I would not swap
That's the
penises with
best
Svensson
Those-
because I would not be giving him the privilege of having mine. While I have the
Oh, I like
horror
that.
of
I like
having
that.
having his. So no, thank you.
Do you try and swap it back?
Oh,
I think I've learned
it's
to
already
live
been
with it.
swapped.
Yeah.
I would kill myself if I couldn't get it back. Absolutely.
If you couldn't get it back, you
Well, okay.
Okay.
See, if Svensson is gonna, if
Make sure this is
Mother
in the
Nature
episode description
happened-
and the tweet.
yeah, if something happens where Svensson and I swap dicks, I'm going to be able to catch Svensson and swap it back because Svensson doesn't have the cardio to drag my massive ropey horse cock around with him.
yeah,
So he's going to be
see?
really easy to catch. Because I
Yeah.
feel like Svensson has this aerodynamic like micro penis that just cuts through the drag, and I'll be able to like just tackle him and be like, "You're not real, Svensson." And
Episode title.
you know what I mean? It's a
Aerodynamic micropenis.
yeah, like it's kind of like a non-fucking issue. It's just like, what if somebody like, tries to sprint away from you with an ingot of lead? You just go get it back from them. You tackle
Yeah.
that shitty man, you knock him to the ground, and you just take the bulky thing away from him.
Yeah.
Write that down, kid.
For some reason, I know this is a little bit of a tangent, but years and decades ago, my mom, I think is what it was, got my dad some like
A different penis.
guess, like-
Svensson's dick?
A Moldecock?
running underwear or something like that.
Oh,
Like
Anti-chafe
for
room.
running because he was like he ran marathons and things like that, right?
bro, I wear ball pouch underwear.
It's
It's just awesome.
Well, but it said that it would keep you warm, and the terminology they used was it would keep your microclimate warm, and we couldn't get enough of. Why the hell are they saying we will keep your microclimate warm? That's stuck with our family forever.
Yeah, that's a
Microclimate,
good
like
one.
that's and you said micro penis, and you've actually I think you've alluded to penises a few
It's your
times.
grundle area.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fuck you, Svensson, bitch.
but yeah, I think you could catch Svensson. I think you could, Cody.
Yeah.
Easily.
'Cause you want my
If he's got
macro
Cody's
penis
dick, yeah, you can catch him. You can just put your hand out and grab it. Pull him, trip him.
Yeah.
Done.
Also, when you run with my dick, it makes a weird whistling sound, so you can't hide for long.
You mean like those Nerf footballs?
Yup. Yep.
When you throw them?
You don't have to throw mine. You just gotta sprint towards the wind.
You don't have
God
to
gave-
throw my
Nope.
dick. You don't have to throw my dick to hear it whistle.
Nope.
No,
You
you can either run or you can do like the
Blow on
the
it.
Run.
pocket
You
watch
just
chain thing
run.
and just spin it. And you get the width.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Randy.
Okay. Do you like the Dickman dilemma? You want one more?
So many.
Yes.
Yeah, hit me with one more.
You have to either expose Batman's secret identity or the IRS fraud worth $100 billion. Which do you leak to the public and why?
Hold on. Wait. Why would I be doing either of those?
Because you have the knowledge. Brock told you.
But do I get anything? Is there a reward involved?
No.
Okay, I just got to jump in and say this whole, and not to make it political, but like if we're exposing fraud, the Doge thing, and I'm not saying it's all fraud or what I'm trying to get, but like it's entertaining. It's entertaining. That's more. There's more to it. There's more layers than he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
just saying. Like
Yeah.
that's more fun.
do you
need
want to
more
take
longevity
down
out of it?
vigilante that works for good, or do you want to take down
Yeah,
this
An
yeah.
evil
shitty,
government.
like
Yeah,
government sector?
I
that
think
could
that was
be
pretty easy.
Stinky.
All I've ever wanted is to see our government dismantled and burned to the ground, and it's happening. So I totally would do the $100 billion of fraud for the IRS. I'd expose that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
$100 billion.
definitely. Plus, like, the
I
public
bet
would love you.
That's
Yeah.
chump change.
You'd get statues, and I bet you there's a whistleblowing fee. You know,
Right. That mega guy would love me.
That, you know what? That they should introduce that, a whistleblowing fee. That's
See,
actually-
the reason they can't is
incentivizing
because
it.
there's a bunch of assholes who would just make shit up, like the Me Too movement, and it fucking ruin people's lives that had no business being ruined.
Yeah, but it has to be like verified. If you said that it was
No, it
verified.
doesn't. We're in 2025. Nothing has to be verified. Okay.
No, listen, whistleblowing right now just means you can't be retaliated against.
Once the
you're
headline
not
gets out.
My penis.
But if
or
all of a
this
sudden,
new-
yeah,
Whistleblowing episode title.
okay.
whistle penis blowing, Cody's penis whistle blows.
Man, the worst part about that guy posting my email address on his Facebook is like he has no idea how close we are in ideology. You know, we'd probably be friends, but he's got to be a fucking retard. God, I can't stand it.
I love how you said we're close to ideology, and then you put him down by calling him a fucking retard.
Yeah.
So I want you to realize you're running out of feet to shoot yourself in, Rem. Like
No, I'm not.
Almost zero.
We won, and I don't give a shit. And that guy's a fucking retard. All right.
Some people
This is
don't know how to go about it.
this is a wonderful segment, Randolino, and we should get a bumper made.
Okay. Talk to the bumper guy.
Christening.
Hey, Ray.
All right, talk to the bumper guy.
Give me the list. Text me a list. I'll do it. I just gotta like have the I'm limited time. Is
I think we got
limited
to
time.
Everyone
Limited
else
time.
out here is immortal, Ray.
Is there another segment you wanted to try out tonight, Randy, or are you good?
No, if we're not going to do Jesus art, then Cody was ready to go.
Can I
think.
Can I give you a really quick one then?
Oh, we're gonna do Jesus art. Okay, no problem.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a quick filler if you don't want to go that long.
Oh, okay.
Or do that. But you
I'm
tell
sorry.
me.
I canceled Jesus art without remembering that you guys had done it last week, and we need to know who wins in the prompt. So I apologize. We'll do Jesus art.
Okay.
I'm not the executive producer, so whatever.
No, you got to work back up to that shit.
Yeah, I just show up and say shit.
Art.
They make bumpers
Chat GPT.
from years ago.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I love AI.
Do you love Jesus?
Switch it to the 21 year.
OMG. I love our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Then boy, have we got a segment for you.
You doing the share your screen thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And that comes up on this camera. I'm just trying to arrange my setup. Best
All
to be
right.
waiting.
We put Jesus in wacky situations, and you guys get the listen. But don't ask about these rins. My mother-in-law's tattoo.
Ask about the Princess Di, though. That was in response to me.
No, we don't need to.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was in response to Rim. Yeah, I was trying to make penguins, the spaghetti, and a random woman.
I don't. Yeah, like that was a lot. You
I'm
were
sorry.
You were busy.
I had to share. Okay. It's amazing.
Hey, no, no complaints.
Right.
No
Cody,
complaints.
we did the episode on your old podcast with Anna Nicole. I'm bringing her back to life, baby. It's going to happen. I'm going to figure
That's
out a way.
Anna Nicole, not.
Yes. It's
keep scrolling
the two
down.
different prompts are a woman similar in appearance to Anna Nicole Smith and just Anna Nicole Smith because she is the perfect woman.
Cody, did you have a theme?
Yeah, lightning round.
I-
Ready? Jesus at Mardi Gras. Go.
Oh,
Shit. Wait, so what's our the theme is Jesus at Mardi Gras, and then we're going to do
Doing
a
Mardi Gras
prompt.
things.
Okay.
all right. Who wants to go first?
No,
Who?
I can
won?
go first.
I'll do the simple, obvious one. Jesus in clown masquerade throwing beads from a float.
Fuck you, man.
Masquerade, throwing beads from a float.
Okay, I got it. I know what I'm going to do.
How do you spell masquerade?
Q, actually.
MASQUERADE.
A-D-E.
Really good.
Yeah, you are. Look at that.
Oh
man.
wow, that's good, man.
Boom. All right, submitted.
Can I go next?
Here,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Here's what I'm gonna get a good feeler for.
okay. Okay, here we're cooking.
He looks like Insane Clown Posse in the second picture.
Oh man.
All right. Are we doing my prompt or are we
Yeah.
judging on Cody's?
Oh my.
Okay, my prompt?
Yes.
Get them all in first. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Topless on a balcony over Bourbon Street. chugging beer and throwing bead necklaces to the crowd.
Balcony throwing. Interesting.
Yeah, I see it in my head. Like all this AI art I've been doing, I see it in my head, and I'm able to describe what I'm seeing through my fingers, and Grok makes miracles happen.
No, the moderator wouldn't allow it.
Topless. It's probably topless.
Shirtless.
Yeah.
Shirtless.
Yeah.
Bare chested.
Yeah.
That might be a
Okay. I think we're good.
secondary. If you
All right.
Oh, damn. Midjourney got good.
Yeah. Come on, you spelled it every week. You don't know how to spell Nazareth, you fucking asshole?
Literally copied that prompt on the right.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
It should autofill a bunch of that for you.
Yeah, you think it would, like, as much as this shit costs. Anyways. Okay, Ray, or do you want me to go?
Go for it. Go
All right.
for it.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth playing the trumpet in a parade on a pyrotechnic float.
Sure.
Okay.
Those sometimes happen.
Fucking Jesus looks like he's having such a good time in all these pictures. Jesus loves oh my God, he's blowing fire out of one of those things.
I think that one wins.
Wow. Jesus Christ loves Mardi Gras, dude. All right, Ray, what you got? Jesus Christ blessing screaming babies.
All right. Yeah,
Woo.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, they're resistant to going to bed. So Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I don't know, laying Mardi Gras beads.
How do you spell Marty? And I'm supposed to give it Mardi.
Yeah. And then GRAS. Yeah. Beads on a nutria, NUTRIA.
Oh my God. Ray, we hugged capybaras at Gatorland.
That's a one.
Yeah.
Right.
On a nutria, wearing LSU garb.
Oh God, what's it gonna give you?
You ready?
I almost want to say that's all I want to do because it's going to get too complicated and it's going to miss it. Let's just do that. Let's just lock it in. Final answer. Send it. Yep.
All right. So, Cody, which one did you like? I love this one.
I got to go to the one number 3. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't show float, but it shows
that
Jesus.
looks like Hunt Showdown with Post Malone. That looks just like Hunt Showdown with Post Malone. That's crazy. I love it.
Randy, I want to.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't see it. No, that's good. I wanted to pick number 4 because number 4 is everything I wanted, but his hand isn't bare. Can you expand number 4 for me? Yeah. See, the hand fucks up the beer.
Yeah.
Why
Everything
is
else
the
is
hand fucked up with the beer?
I know everything else is perfect.
What are you
Why
talking
did that
about?
happen?
What's wrong with that beer?
It's because it was throwing, not holding, and it looks like he's supposed to be holding it, but he.
Yeah, look at this hand.
Or maybe
it's
he was
messed up.
crucified through his hands, and he's using that hole to drink the beer.
Oh my God, Sigmata drinking.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He pulled
All right,
the
fuck
nail
it.
out.
Dude, I'm
the
taking number
neck of
4.
the
Fuck you
corona
guys.
Went
Okay.
through.
Cody did it. Cody sabotaged the game for me, but I'm doing it anyways. He made it make sense. I'm taking number 4.
Wait, sorry. Scroll down really fast back to those. Let me just take a quick glance. Okay, no. Sorry, the Rems. Just look at Rems. Okay,
Those are all good.
I'm good. Okay.
Okay. So for me, man, these are all pretty good.
Yeah.
Kind of like this. I think this one's the most artistic, but I love the fire coming out.
Yeah, we got Jesus Christ.
Oh,
on
the
front-
fire
on a
coming out is
trumpet.
awesome.
Yeah.
And also going back, not to persuade you, but the crown is like way overkill. It's like, I mean, just saying, like it's pretty awesome. That one went above and beyond.
Jesus is.
Oh, that's so Louisiana. Oh my God.
Look at the delta. Like,
Oh my.
We're looking at.
Oh my God. He's feeding
snuggling.
bees.
He's
Snuggling. He's feeding the nutria bees. He's
nutria.
snuggling nutria. He's blessing the nutria in the swamp.
Oh my God, it's fucking funny as shit.
Tell people what
Wait,
nutria are.
number 1, is the nutria like sucking his thumb?
Looks like it. Yeah.
I can't.
Nutria is a Australian wombat thing That's distinct from a capybara.
I can't even right now.
I think it's got to be 3 though, right?
I'm sorry. I'm so lost right now. I've lost it.
We broke Ray.
4.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
2 is pretty good with the look on his face. The smile on his face is really good.
Okay, I
No,
think we
number
got some
2.
stout contenders here.
Yeah.
I think I know who wins.
Okay, so
This is honestly, this is a really good one. That's 4 solid entries.
Yeah, these are amazing. This is some of the best that I've ever seen on this show. That
Where
clown
can they
one
go to see it if
it's great.
we don't do good jobs in describing?
bit.do/TRDS1 maybe.
Yeah. So we got a clown, Cody's clown, very colorful, wearing
Very insane clown posse.
very
No
insane clown
floats.
posse-ish, no floats. But it is an amazing picture. Now, here's the thing: I don't know that you know that it's Jesus.
Yeah. That's hard to read as Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So we go up to me. I had Jesus on a balcony.
This could be
topless.
Russell Brand.
Yeah, this could be Russell Brand. It's Jesus. He's floating on a balcony, or it sticks out further. So the balcony maybe isn't correct.
Oh, you
he's
think
over
he's doing a
crowd of
party
people.
trick? He's just like, look at me.
Yeah.
Over.
He's got a nice perfectly hairy chest on this guy.
I love that he's
looking up
wearing
at
a
the sky.
crucifix.
I've got-
yeah, he's wearing a
Would you
crucifix.
wear the thing that killed if you came back to life? Would you just be like,
Depends how cool it was.
Man,
but you know,
if JFK comes back and it's a fucking Winchester rifle around his like, I did this.
So the beard looks like it's going through his stigmata, according to Cody. So that's why we picked it. And then we have Randy's trumpet playing Jesus. He's not on a float, but his trumpet is shooting fire.
He is
And
launching
there's
fire.
people, and there's people looking on in fear.
And I actually don't know enough about the Bible that I can deny he could do this.
Oh, he totally could. Totally could. Jesus is our Lord and
He had,
Savior.
like,
He can
In
He had a
fact,
handful of
it
superpowers.
probably happened. It
He had like
probably
6
happened.
superpowers. This could be one of them.
Now, finally, we have Jesus from Ray. Jesus giving a nutria
This is
Mardi
like a
Gras
Rembrandt.
beads. And I'm telling you, this is our winner. This looks like art you would hang up in a museum somewhere. It's Jesus with his eyes closed, laying his head against a nutria. Jesus is covered in beads. Jesus is handing beads to the nutria. He's wearing purple gown.
It's very
It is-
religious.
Yeah,
He has
you
Mardi
could sell
Gras
this.
beads as like a hat.
You could go to
Purple, green,
a
and
farmer's
yellow.
market on a Sunday and say, I have religious pictures for sale, and you would sell 25 of those at 25 a piece.
At a farmer's market.
All right.
So
I'm glad we did this. Let me put those in the chat. Stop sharing.
That was fun.
Oh man, way to go, Ray. So you're gonna have you have to come up with a theme for next week. So
yeah, buddy. We get that next week, right?
I think I could do that. Yeah.
yeah, we get that next week. So
All right. This was fun. We can wrap this one up, man.
yeah, long winding road. We actually almost got to an hour 30 without the recap.
Look at that. We're getting better. We're not as tired. You guys were fun tonight. Thank you for bringing the fire. I
Hey.
love you all.
If
Yo.
you want, I got one last one for you, Rem. The FMT Segway
Yeah.
with some rugby.
You're cutting into my FMT time.
Well, we can wrap too, but I got this. Let me see if I can do this thing.
Are you generating images of female rugby players wearing
Well,
bikinis?
you have to look at it on TikTok. Can you watch this on TikTok?
No, I don't have TikTok.
Ah, fucking, you're terrible then.
Okay. Well, screen record it and send it to us.
All right, something like that. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the group
Okay.
chat.
Well, we'll
though,
save it for
because-
next week then.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Send it to me, I'll play it
okay,
on the
good.
show.
Randy, you've been doing a hell of a job getting these shows out. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
learning to take over and do all
Where
the
can they
fucking
find
work.
stuff and tell
Oh.
their friends?
Oh, yeah, you can go to richdickman.com or something. Lipson. Just Google it.
RichDickmanShow.com.
Yeah, just Google it because those fucking assholes bought the fucking domain. That
Follow
was
the
so funny.
penguin spaghetti and
Just Google the podcast I just listened to .com.
Yeah.
It's Anna Nicole Smith in a bikini on a beach with a flock of penguins nearby watching her. The flock of penguins are eating a bowl of spaghetti. And then it was a fit woman hanging upside down from a banana tree while Jesus Christ blesses her.
That woman needed to be blessed. Her face was
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I love the
one
AI
was-
stuff. Yeah.
Her face was so fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on Reddit and create a thread for all 270 images that you share with us.
Randy, yes, do that. Actually, that's a wonderful idea. We should have a Rich Dickman Show Reddit where we can post all these fucking pictures.
r/
Hey,
reminiscing.
I might
remnant.
steal some of those and get back on.
Yes.
Tinder.
Yes, because I was going to set up a new
Tempting.
FetLife, and I was going to be that lady.
It's tempting. It's
I can't
tempting.
get her titties to show. All right, Ray, do you got Twitter yet, or how do we find
No,
you? Or
who
no?
knows?
Okay,
Whatever.
Randy,
Don't find
your
me.
shit.
You're gonna want it.
Yeah, it's at Randall_K_Dickman, I think.
There you go, Cody.
I'm on the Twitters at Cody McCann, CODY MCC.
I'm an idiot. It's
Excuse you.
Randall_Dickman.
It's x.com now.
Oh, so sorry.
At Rim Dickman. Boom. Yes, thank you guys. This was 291. We do 292. Oh my God, it's actually going to happen. Unbelievable. But thank you, everybody. Love you guys. And here, Andy, here's where you put the music drop. Good night.
See you. Right.
See ya.
Boosh.
Word salad.
Man,
We're so good at this.
that Jesus drum.
Word to your mother. Yeah, that was fun.
That was
That,
pretty
that
good.
Jesus stuff came out really, really good. The AI art. I would like to, say you're welcome for helping to train it. I'm sure I have a lot to do.
Indispensable work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That new segment is killer. I love it.
That's
The Dickman Dilemmas?
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Use the sound.
Yeah, I will feed that into Grok and get more ideas.
Into Grok.
did that.
I don't
Grok
know if
is
I trust
awesome.
Grok right now.
Hello, Grok and I were gambling yesterday and today. Yesterday, Grok went 4-2. Today, we went 3 for 4, and the fourth was a hedge so I was losing one of the bets he gave me, and I said, "Hey, we're losing this," and he's like, "Let's hedge it," and we hedged it, and I only lost $1 versus 12. So I'm up $20 on the day.
All right, strap in, everybody. Today, we are going deep on The Rich Dickman Show, episode 291.
Whistleblowing is the theme.
It is. But first, we got to talk about Rem. He got stuck in traffic.
Oh, no. How bad was it?
4.5 hours to go 6 miles.
Oof. Yeah, that's brutal.
So naturally, he had to
Oh, no.
he had to pee in a bottle.
In a ball.
In a bottle. And then, you guessed it.
He drank it.
Later on, accidentally took a swig.
Oh, Rem. Classic Rem. Well, speaking of whistleblowing.
No, are we transitioning now?
We are. This episode has got 2 big stories.
All right, lay them on me.
Corrupt police officers in Alabama.
Corrupt cops, always a good time.
And a disturbing arrest of a 10-year-old.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Public urination in Mississippi.
A 10-year-old. Public urination. That seems a little extreme.
Yeah, we're going to get into all that. Plus, Cody reads some interesting ad copy for a weight loss drug.
Oh, Cody reading copy.
Yeah.
That's always a treat. But first, we got to warm up with a little thinking with your dick man.
All right. What kind of advice are we doling out today?
Well, we got someone who's smart fridge,
Smart fridge problems.
only wants them to eat kale.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Someone else needs to pick a first date spot.
Ah, the age-old dilemma.
Ambiance or a mustachioed sommelier.
Ooh, that's a tough choice.
And then we got a writer whose fancy pen ran out of ink.
What a tragedy.
Real high stakes stuff here.
So, are we going to get the answers now?
Oh, we'll get to the answers later.
Okay, good. Keep me in suspense.
All right. Let's get to Cody reading that Wegovy copy.
Yes, hit me with that sweet, sweet copy.
So he starts off, real smooth like Cody does.
Yeah.
Talking about all the benefits of this weight loss drug.
Right, gotta hook him in.
But then, man, he goes into this rapid fire list of side effects.
Oh, no, like a mile a minute.
It's both terrifying and hilarious.
That's kind of their MO, right? Like bury the bad news.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the main event.
Hit me with it.
Dick of the week.
All right, who are the contenders?
Our first nominee is from Alabama. 5 police officers, including the chief.
Whoa. The chief.
Including the chief.
This is high level.
They got indicted for stealing drugs from the evidence room.
No way. From the evidence room.
From the evidence room.
How do you even...
Oh, and it gets better. They had a hole in the wall.
A hole in the wall? What? They knocked a hole in the wall to get to the evidence.
That's exactly what happened.
Man, that's some low-budget crime right there.
And their actions are linked to an overdose death of a 911 dispatcher.
Oh, wow. So It's not just a funny story anymore. This is serious.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. Oh, and one of the officers.
What about one of the officers?
His mugshot. You got to see it to believe it.
Okay, I got to see that.
All right, second contender for Dick of the Week.
Okay, let's hear it.
Senatobia, Mississippi.
All right, down south.
A 10-year-old boy gets arrested for public urination.
A 10-year-old.
He was waiting for his mother.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, they hold him in a jail cell for like 45 minutes to an hour.
What? For peeing? A 10-year-old.
The kid was peeing by his mom's car door, you know, discreetly.
Still though, come on.
So yeah, the family's suing for $2 million.
Good.
They're claiming emotional trauma, PTSD, fear of police.
Yeah, I can see why.
It's crazy how sometimes,
The people who are supposed to protect us
are the biggest dicks.
are the biggest dicks. All right, so moving on.
Oh, get ready for a new segment. The Dickman Dilemma.
Oh, a new segment. All right, I'm intrigued. What is this?
So they take these moral dilemmas, listener submitted,
Okay, I like it.
and they just crank it up to 11.
Oh, I love it.
All right, first one. The $1 million grandma dilemma.
$1 million grandma. Okay, lay it on me.
You get $1 million, but your grandma
There's a but.
becomes a criminal mastermind.
Whoa, what kind of criminal mastermind are we talking?
Yeah, and specify.
So it could be anything, like bank robber, drug kingpin,
Jaywalking.
jaywalking mastermind. I mean, that's still a crime, right?
Technically.
So would you take the $1 million knowing your grandma is out there wreaking havoc on the streets?
I don't know. It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. All right, what's next?
Next up, Freaky Friday Dick Swap.
Hold on, what?
Freaky Friday Dick Swap. You wake up.
Please tell me you wake up with your dick swapped with someone else's.
You wake up and your,
You Johnson.
has been swapped with Spenson's.
Oh, God. Okay, so this is just a nightmare scenario.
Pretty much.
Is there any way to reverse it? Do you try to track down Spenson?
I mean, those are the questions, right? What do you do?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. All right, what's the last dilemma?
Last one's a doozy. You got to choose between exposing Batman's secret identity
Oh, man, that's heavy.
or revealing $100 billion in IRS fraud.
Whoa. Okay, so like massive government corruption versus superhero anonymity.
Exactly. What do you do? Who do you expose?
That's a tough one. That's a really tough one.
All right, let's move on to something a little lighter.
Yeah, I need a palate cleanser after that one.
Our recurring segment, What Would Jesus Draw?
I love this segment. It's always so unexpected.
This week's theme, Jesus at Mardi Gras.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to see what they came up with for this one.
We all submitted prompts to an AI image generator.
Tay, don't leave me hanging. What were the prompts?
Okay, so Rem went with Jesus in clown makeup throwing beads from a float. I went with Jesus shirtless on a balcony in the French Quarter, chugging beer, throwing beads to the crowd below. Cody, of course, had to go big. Jesus Christ of Nazareth playing a trumpet in a parade on a pirate-themed float, shooting fire from the trumpet.
Whoa. Okay, Cody is definitely winning so far.
And Ray, staying true to his roots, Jesus Christ of Nazareth blessing a nutria, wearing LSU garb and giving it beads.
Bless his heart. Only Ray could come up with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one wins? Which one is the most divinely inspired?
Well, the competition was pretty stiff, but there was one image that really stood out.
Okay, don't leave me hanging. Which one was it?
You'll have to wait for part 2.
Welcome back. We left off with a cliffhanger. Which AI Jesus wins?
It's a tough one, but Ray's vision of Jesus with a nutria, it just takes the cake.
Really?
Yeah, his prompt was
Jesus Christ of Nazareth blessing a nutria, wearing LSU garb and giving it beads.
Oh, classic Ray. So how did the AI interpret that?
You got Jesus draped in purple and gold, eyes closed, head resting gently on this giant rodent.
Wait, is Jesus cuddling a nutria?
Pretty much. And of course, there's beads, lots of beads.
That's amazing.
It's hilarious, but also kind of sweet. Like, is he comforting the nutria?
Right. Is he sharing his Mardi Gras spirit with this swamp rat?
Exactly. The AI, it leaves it up to us.
I love it. It's just so weird.
This segment is what the show does best. They push boundaries. They make you think.
Yeah, putting Jesus and a nutria together. Like, who comes up with this stuff?
Speaking of thinking, let's go back to those thinking with your Dickman dilemmas.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear what they had to say. Remember the one with the smart fridge that only wanted kale?
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Well, they said, embrace the robot overlords.
What? Be terrible to them.
Be terrible to the robot overlords.
Basically, wage psychological warfare on the fridge.
On your fridge.
Yeah. Insult its appearance, tell it it's stupid. Maybe dig up some dirt on its country of origin.
So just be mean to your fridge.
It's actually pretty funny.
Okay, I kind of want to hear this now.
Next up, that first date dilemma.
Oh yeah, ambiance versus mustachioed sommelier.
Tough choice.
I know.
So what did they go with?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Sommelier.
Really?
Hands down.
The ambiance didn't even stand a chance.
But here's the kicker.
What is it?
They were impressed by the sommelier's ability to open a bottle of wine with a sword.
With a sword? Are you serious?
Completely glossed over the wine list. They just want dinner theater.
Of course they do.
Watching someone swing a sword near your drinks. Yeah, who needs ambiance when you've got, like, potential bodily harm?
It's the Dickman way. Prioritize the spectacle.
Always expect the unexpected.
All right, last one. The writer with the fancy pen.
Oh, yeah. His Hemingway ran out of ink.
What to do.
Yeah, this is a real head scratcher.
Their advice.
Give it to me straight.
Man up and fill your own pen.
Oh, come on.
Brutal.
Really? So much for being gentle with the struggling artist.
But also hilarious.
Nice.
Sometimes the simplest solution.
Choose the best. Yeah, I guess that's true.
So we've had P, AI Jesus, outrageous advice.
It's been a wild ride.
It has. But what's it all mean?
What's the bigger picture here?
On the surface, it's all fun and games.
Right, but there's got to be more to it than that.
Underneath, there's social commentary, there's connection.
Like, they're acknowledging the crazy stuff going on in the world.
Yeah, like life's weird, let's laugh about it.
And maybe learn something along the way.
Exactly. And like Rem's P situation proves.
Even the best laid plans can go awry.
Sometimes with hilarious consequences.
So embrace the chaos.
Roll with the punches.
Speaking of which, let's move on to the final part.
We'll unpack the episode's thoughts on whistleblowing.
And the ripple effects of our choices.
All right, last part of our deep dive. We've had P, robot fridges, AI Jesus.
Sword-wielding sommeliers.
It's been a lot, but let's circle back.
To the whistleblowing, right?
Yeah, the serious stuff.
To how do all these crazy segments tie into that?
Well, they connect Rem's P story.
Right. Peeing in a bottle.
To those bigger issues like,
Police corruption.
Yeah.
The 10-year-old kid.
It's like they're saying even small choices can have consequences.
Right. Like you think peeing in a bottle, no big deal.
Exactly. But then you accidentally drink it later.
Not ideal.
But when it comes to whistleblowing, the stakes are higher.
Yeah. Like much higher. Like people's lives can be on the line.
Like with those police officers in Alabama.
Right. Stealing drugs, leading to an overdose.
It shows how one bad decision
can spiral out of control.
Yeah. And then you have that 10-year-old.
Peeing by the car.
Yeah. The officer's reaction, it was way over the top.
Seriously. A little kid,
Makes you think about power,
Yeah. How it can be abused.
But the show doesn't shy away from these tough topics.
Yeah. And they make it, entertaining.
It's a balance.
Right? You can talk about serious stuff and still laugh.
So what's the message here? What do they want us to take away?
I think it's about awareness. Being mindful of your choices.
Right. Even small things could have a big impact.
And if you see something wrong, speak up.
Blow the whistle.
Exactly.
So yeah, think with your Dickman, consider the consequences.
But don't forget to laugh along the way.
Because life is weird. And it's okay to find the humor in it.
Absolutely. And remember, if you see something messed up, don't be afraid to say something.
Make a little noise. It might just make a difference.